Hello dear friends, welcome to the next lecture of MKT 357, that is product promotion methods. In the previous video we have discussed about the product promotion concepts, that is lecture number 1 and exercise number 1. Okay, so in today's video we are going to discuss about the remaining part of the product promotion concept, that is lecture number 2, in which we are going to discuss about the promotional policies of the product promotion and the different tools and techniques which are used in product promotion. Okay, in the previous video we have discussed about the concept of product promotion, then the definition of product promotion and product promotion, and we have discussed the different importance of importance of the product promotions and the different objectives of product promotions. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the promotional policies of product promotion. Okay, so first one is the loss leader pricing. Okay, this concept includes the product is sold at a lower price than the existing market price. Okay, so in this case any particular product is sold at a lower price than the existing market price in order to pull the customers towards your product, okay, from the competitors. Okay, so it is used purposefully in order to attract customers to the store, wherein the retail sells and few products at a loss but makes up for the losses by selling other products at a higher price. Okay, so this is about the loss leader pricing. This is first one, policy of the product promotion. Then the second one is the special event pricing. In this particular policy, the sellers offer a discount. Okay, sellers offers a discount on the products in certain season to attract more customers. Okay, so sellers will establish specially prices in certain seasons to draw in more customers. Every August there are back to school sales. Okay, so here the benefits of a special event pricing is sales value. Okay, so there is a special event pricing. That means in a particular season for a particular products there are the sellers are offering the discounts on their price. Okay, then another one is the cash rebates. Okay, here in case of auto companies and other customer goods companies, they offer cash rebates to increase the purchase of the manufacturer goods within a specified time period. Okay, so this particular cash rebates can help clear inventories without cutting the stated list price. Okay, so these cash rebates here, some we can say the cash discounts are given on the particular products. Okay, then next one is the low interest financing. Here many companies or some companies offer customer a low interest financing. Okay, they are offering the low interest finance. The automakers have used no interest financing to attract the customers. Okay, so they provide the finance on the lower interest to the customers. Okay, then another one policy is to payment terms. Okay, here sellers stretch loans over longer periods. It means they provide a long term loans to the customers and thus lower the monthly payments. That's why ultimately the monthly installments are lower. Okay, Then another one policy is warranties and service contracts. Okay, in this particular policy, the sellers gives a return guarantee to the purchaser of their product and promising to repair or replace it if necessary within a specified period of time. Okay, here the time period is specified in that particular return agreement or return guarantee letter. Okay, so within that particular time period they can repair, the particular company is repair that particular product or replace it if necessary. Okay, then another one promotional policy is to psychological discounting, is to provide psychological discounting. Okay, in this particular policy, the strategy involves setting an artificially high price and then offering the product at real price. Okay, so if take an example, if any product having a real price of 200 rupees, okay, and here the psychological discounting means they are fixing higher price than the real price. Okay, let's see, if any product having the real price of 200, okay, then they fix the price higher than that real price and then they discount that price and on a real price they sold that particular product. Let's see, they fix the price of 200 product is 250, okay, and they sold that particular product to 200, so there is a psychological discounting. Okay, so these are the different promotional policies of the product promotion. Next, then another one concept in the product promotion, that is the tools and techniques of the product promotion. So here there are different 16 tools or techniques of the product promotion. And that first one is the advertising, then sales promotion, public relations, coupons, demonstrations, free samples, discounts, personal selling, websites, then telemarketing, then banners and posters, e-retailing, sponsorship, then exhibits, tele-shopping and direct marketing. These are the different tools of product promotion. So let's see one by one. First one is the advertising. Okay, advertising, this is an form of paid non-personal presentation of idea, goods or services for the purpose of inducting people to buy the particular product. Okay, so this advertising is an form of paid non-personal presentation of your ideas, your goods or your services for the purpose of inducting people to buy your product or service or the any particular commodity. Okay, it is directed towards increasing the sales of business. Okay, so this advertising is directed towards the increasing the sales of your product. Then advertising is a paid form, as we have discussed. Advertising is a paid form of publicity. It is non-personal. They are directed at a mass audience and not at the individual, as in the case of personal selling. In the case of personal selling, the individual is targeted. Okay, while in case of advertising, the mass audience is targeted. Okay, so advertisement is identifiable with their sponsor of originator, which is not always the case with publicity or propaganda. Okay, so next tool is the sales promotion. Okay, here sales promotion are the set of marketing activities undertaken to boost the sale of your product or services. Okay, so in the sales promotion, This is the kind of incentives or the techniques directed towards consumers and traders with the intention to produce immediate or short term sales efforts. Okay, so there are two basic types of sale promotions are there. First one, we can say the trade sales promotion and consumer sales promotion. The schemes, discounts, commissions, and incentives given to the trade, that is the retailers, wholesalers, and distributors, are we can say the another part than the consumer sales promotion. Okay, this is about the sales promotion. Then next one, public relations. In case of public relations, the public relations are defined as identifies, establishes, and maintains mutually beneficial relationship between organization and the publics upon which is success or failure depends. Okay, so the public relation is another one important tool. So here any company or any seller has to identify, establish, and maintain the mutual beneficial relationship between the organization and the customer on which the success or failure of your product is depends. Okay, so public relations consider multiple audience, that is consumers, employees, suppliers, vendors, etc., and uses two-way communication to monitor feedback and adjust both its message and the organization's actions for maximum benefits. Okay, so this is the public relations. The next one, demonstrations. Okay, any product demonstrations is a promotion where the product is demonstrated to potential customers. Okay, so in the marketing or in the function of marketing, a product demonstration is a promotion where the product is demonstrated to the potential customers. The goal of such a demonstration is to introduce customers to the product in hopes of getting them to purchase such a products. Okay, so the products often sampled during demonstration include new products or new version of the already existing products that have recently been introduced to the commercial marketplace, which are the manufacturers are attempting to advertise. Okay, so in case of demonstration, these are for the newly introduced product, or the these demonstrations includes already existing products new version. Okay, so this is about the demonstration. Then next tool, that is the pre-samples. Okay, under this method of the product promotion, the producer distribute pre-samples. Okay, this producer distribute pre-samples of his product among the consumers. Then the sales representatives distribute these samples to from door to door, and this method is used mostly in case of products of daily use. For example, we can say here washing powder or tea. Okay, so these are the we can say the examples for the pre-samples. Then another one tool is discount. In this particular method, the producer the producer offer the discounts to the customers. Okay, so in this tool, the customers are offered products on less than the listed price. Okay, so here for example, we can take here giving a discount of 30% on the basis of Liberty shoes. Okay, so here is a we can say any particular brand, they offer any certain amount of discount on their products. Okay, this is another one, effective product promotion method or product promotion tool. The next one, personal selling. Okay, this personal selling includes all person to person contact with the customers with the purpose of introducing the product to the customer, then the convincing him or her of the product value and closing the sale. Or we can say here the personal selling has a purpose of introducing the product to the consumer, convincing him or her to products purchasing. Okay, here in the personal selling, the individual persons are targeted. Okay, then another tool is telemarketing. In the telemarketing method, the direct marketing in which the salesperson convinces customers to buy product or service over the phone. Okay, here phone conversation is important one, or we can say the here promotional media is the phone. Okay, so personal telemarketing is the method of direct marketing in which the salesperson solicits prospective customers to buy product or service either over the phone or through or subsequent face-to-face or conferencing appointment scheduled during the call. This is nothing but the telemarketing. Okay, then next tool, that is the banners and posters. In the banners and posters, the signs, symbols, figures are helps to promote the product. So it also shows the direction of use of product and also image which attract consumers' attention towards the product. Okay, so this is another one effective tool of the product promotion, that is banners and posters. Okay, where signs, symbols and different figures are utilized to promote your product. Okay, next one is e-retailing. Okay, in the e-retailing or the sale of goods and services through the internet is called as e-retailing. Okay, where e-retailing or electronic retailing revenue can come from the sales of the products and services through subscriptions to website content or through advertising. Or here the electronic retailing or the e-retailing can include business to business and business to consumer sales. Okay, so this is about the e-retailing. The next one, exhibits. These exhibits or the trade shows are hybrid form of the promotion between the business advertising and personal selling. Okay, here trade shows provide opportunities for face-to-face contact with person in a short period of time. Okay, and allow small and mid-sized companies that may not be visited on a regular basis by sales people to become familiar with the suppliers and vendors. Okay, so here exhibits or exhibitions we can say. Okay, then next one tool is teleshopping. Okay, in the teleshopping is an e-shopping via video, text or other interactive information services. This is regarding the teleshopping. Then next one, direct marketing. This direct marketing is the oldest form of the marketing. It is the process of communicating directly with the target consumer to encourage response by telephone, mail, electronic means or the personal visit. Okay, so this is the oldest, we can say the oldest form of the marketing. Okay, then next one, that is the coupons. Okay, here the coupons are issued by the producers or the by retailers that enable customer to buy the product next time at a reduced price. For example, in a big bazaar, they issue coupons for selected items. Okay, so this is about coupons. And last one is the sponsorship. Sponsorship advertising is the type of advertising where a company pays to be associated with the specific event. Let's take an example of IPL. Some of the brands, let's say Byju's, okay, they sponsor to the that particular team's cricket team's jersey. Okay, so they can they can get promoted through their jerseys. Okay, so in fact, companies may sponsor local sporting teams, sports tournaments, fairs, and other community events. The idea is to get your name out and be viewed positively as a participating member of your community. Okay, so this is about the sponsorship, and this is about the different tools of product promotions. Okay, then another one concept is there, that is the pricing. Okay, so this pricing is nothing but it is the method of determining the value a producer will get in a exchange of goods and services. Whatever the goods and services the any producer is going to offer to the customer, in the exchange of that particular good and services, they gain certain value of that particular product, and this value is determined, and this determined value is called as price. Okay, then this pricing is the process of fixing the value that a manufacturer will receive in the exchange of services and goods. Okay, so this is about the we can say the promotional product promotion concepts. Okay, this is here the lecture number 1 and 2 is finished. Okay, thank you.